Ha, you're in the drunk tank. So, you can't stay out of trouble. I'm trying to campaign for my seat. So what makes you think that you will win your primary? We're not together. We never were.
This video is protected by the Fair Use Act of 1976, the Treaty of Peace and Friendship 1787, Title 18, 8 U.S.C. 1, 3, 2, 4, Treaty of Madrid 1880 and Article 6 of the Constitution of the United States of America Corporational Company.
My nationality is Moorish.
My egg is hard.
Do you really need to quote Loriot right now?
How long did you cook my egg?
4.5 minutes, just like you asked me. I cooked it with a lot of love. You can't get it from the hard-boiled eggs that you get at the grocery store. They must have been cooked 5 minutes long. Why don't you go teach Wiggles to repeat a tongue twister?
Oh Wiggles, what you doing?
Orf.
Wiggles, do you want to learn the tongue twister?
Orf.
First one, she sells seashells by the seashore.
Oh.
Second one, a proper copper coffee pot.
Oh.
Third one, pad kid poured curd pulled cod.
Oh.
Good job, buddy. Want a treato?
Wharf.
Some people may find the following segment disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Islam. Salam alaikum. My chosen appellation is Sade Renee. In capitis diminutio nolo, in proprio persona sui juris, in proprio solo and in proprio heredes, at this time and at all points in time. I just had a natural lotus birth with my own proprio heredes. She doesn't have a natural birth certificate filed with the Strawman Corporational Company government. The Strawman Corporational Company government of the United States of America Corporational Company is fictitious and fraudulent. So, we're going to clean the placenta.
Please do not perform this at home. And even more so, please do not broadcast this on any kind of social media.
So, I'm going to take the placenta. What, in the doohickey, is that Beate doing? Is she serious about keeping her child? Squeeze some lime into the container, then some salt, lavender, let it sit about a few hours. That's enough of the Moorish sovereign citizen doohickey. The umbilical cord is still attached. That poor little kid. I think it's time to call CPS. Excuse you. Who, in the doohickey, allowed you on this set? What you are doing is so disgusting. But this is part of my culture. What culture? Who does what you are doing? If CPS finds out about this, you could seriously have your proprio heredes taken away from you for good. I am not subject to the laws of the corporational company policies of the United States of America Corporational Company. Have you ever lost a child of your own? Your own proprio heredes taken away from you for no fault of your own? No. Well, I have. I had to go to a show cause hearing for something that was just an accident. If you don't stop your Article 3, in all lowercase red letters, Moorish sovereign citizen doohickey, the all uppercase Strawman Corporational Company Child Protection Services, will kidnap your proprio heredes. At this time, and at all points in time, nunc pro tunc. And, whether you like it or not, you and your proprio heredes will be under the jurisdiction of the United States of America Strawman Corporational Company.
My child, this is your prophet, noble Jawali, from up above. My child, congratulations on giving birth to a proprio heredes. Indeed, you can add in proprio heredes to your appellation. My child, why, in the new Hickey, are you trying to consume your proprio heredes placenta? My child, humans are not meant to consume their offspring's maternal development anatomy. This is not what Moorish science is about. My child, all members of the Moorish Science Temple of America must proclaim and practice love, truth, peace, freedom and justice. My child, if you are hungry and need something to eat, please go to the Moral Mart and buy something from the meat department. Maybe some chicken parts. You can pay for it in Moorish dolarium. My child, stop with the cannibalistic foolishness. I command you.
And if your proprio heredes was kidnapped by the Strawman Corporational Company CPS, your energy was just low.
Stay away from Moorish science. It will ruin your life. That's my purse. I don't know you. Title 18, 8 U.S.C. 1, 3, 2, 4. Hey, Luna, do a super chat. Don't just talk about it. Do it. AmiAusUSA. AmiAusUSA. Brother, my brother, AmiAusUSA. You'd better not show any more suffering of my Nubian sister, who had her proprio heredes kidnapped from her by the Strawman Corporational Company policy enforcers. AmiAusUSA, if you make any more video about Sade Renee, I will put a lien on you. A lien, in silver and gold. And not in Strawman Corporational Company Federal Reserve notes, like the colonizers use. Federal Reserve notes are a debt and a fraud on our indigenous homeland of AmiAusUSA. 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 Oh, and please buy one of my law classes. Only $125 per session. Moving forward, regardless of form or characteristic. Kimberly, why do you have to call the Strawman Corporational Company policy enforcers when I am in the middle of watching Saturday morning cartoons? I'm missing out on Mushmouth and Dumb Donald. My nationality is Moorish. What's going on, Playboy? Hit the like button. I've been here a few days. It's because of the tyrants with cherries and berries. I haven't been able to sell my trifolds. If my attorney is doing his job properly, I will be let out of here. Later, Gator.
Max headroom, room.
The following segment may contain a long diatribe of Article 3 al-Moroccan consular court action due Hickey. Viewer discretion is advised. All rise and stand, and remain standing into perpetuity. This is a sovereign living ancient Article 3 Moorish American al-Moroccan court action. I am Light to Jerry, a sovereign living justice, in capitis diminutio nolo, in red ink, all lowercase letters, in proprio persona sui juris, in proprio solo and in proprio heredes, at this time, and at all points in time. Our full faith and trust, our allegiance, our credit and our energy are hereby vested in ourselves, for we are the people who are the original indigenous natural divine ancient empire state of Morocco and the de-jure Moorish National Republic federal government. I do hereby exercise all sovereign rights, at this time, and at all points in time, nunc pro tunc. Comes now, and make known our inalienable birthright status secured by the Constitution for the United States of America 1791 and the Treaty of Peace and Friendship 1786 and 1836 still enforced, which protects from corporate infringement by any and all public servants. This sovereign, divine, living justice stands as law. This is a sovereign living instrument. This sovereign divine living trust is now and forever known as Denise Ritchie Sovereign Divine Trust. The sovereign, aboriginal, indigenous, Divine being Denise Ritchie/Light Tajiri Bey is the rightful heir and beneficiary of said superior trust held by the trustees of the United States of America. The name Ritchie is henceforth returned back into its sovereign appellation status by the sovereign living divine being Light Tajiri Bey. This claim encumbers land, real estate, property and all commercial transactions be debtors on sovereign land. I, Denise Ritchie/Light Tajiri Bey, do hereby exercise all sovereign rights as I claim legal titles, aboriginal titles held by the trustees or custodian of the superior trust, this being real property. I need it quiet so that I can hear my ID.
You don't need to hear your ID. The Article 3 al-Moroccan consular court action du Hickey still goes on, but by other people.
Hello, how can I help you?
Islam. All rise and stand, and remain standing into perpetuity. This is a sovereign living ancient Article 3 Moorish American al-Moroccan court action. I am Jafar Grayson Bey, ex-relation Jafar Grayson, a sovereign living justice, in capitis diminutio nolo, in red ink, all lowercase letters, in proprio persona sui juris, in proprio solo, and in proprio heredes, at this time, and at all points in time. Our full faith and trust, our allegiance, our credit and our energy are hereby vested in ourselves, for we are the people who are the original indigenous natural divine ancient empire state of Morocco and the de jure Moorish National Republic federal government. I do hereby exercise all sovereign rights, at this time, and at all points in time, nunc pro tunc.
Let me just stop you there. How, in the do Hickey, do you expect me to take you seriously?
Comes now, and make known our unalienable birthright status secured by the Constitution for the United States of America 1791 and the Treaty of Peace and Friendship 1786 and 1836 still enforced, which protects from corporate infringement by any and all public servants. This sovereign, divine, living justice stands as law. This is a sovereign living instrument. This sovereign divine living trust is now and forever known as Jafar Grayson Sovereign Divine Trust. The sovereign, aboriginal, indigenous, divine being Jafar Grayson Bey is the rightful heir and beneficiary of said superior trust held by the trustees of the United States of America. The name Grayson is henceforth returned back into its sovereign appellation status by the sovereign living divine being Jafar Grayson Bey. This claim encumbers land, real estate, property and all commercial transactions be debtors on sovereign land. I, Jafar Grayson Bey, do hereby exercise all sovereign rights as I claim legal titles, aboriginal titles held by the trustees or custodian of the superior trust, this being real property.
And what, in the do Hickey, do you expect me to do with that information?
We are peace, we are one nation, one state, one empire, and one God. We are the one true nation, not at war, at this time, and at all points in time. Article 2 of the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People. Article 5. Indigenous peoples have the right to maintain and strengthen their distinct political, legal, economic, social and cultural institutions, while retaining their right to participate fully, if they so choose, in the political, economic, social and cultural life of the state. Article 6. Every indigenous individual has the right to a nationality, including Moorish. This Article 3 al-Moroccan justice stands as law. Islam, Islam, Islam.
Sir, either pay your bill in full, or give a note in writing, as to why you need to be on a payment plan.
I wasted my breath for nothing.
I guess so.
Stay away from Moorish science. It will ruin your life.
And now for a babbling buffoon of a bird brain, regardless of form or characteristic.
Hey everyone, this is your favorite auditor, audit them. The one that encourages you to audit them. Regardless of form or characteristic. I'm going to make some FOIA requests. There are so many people who are sussers, bootlickers and BSO clowns. Moving forward, regardless of form or characteristic.
Hello, how can I help you?
I'm here to make a FOIA request. I need to inspect the archives of the City Hall.
Where are you, and for which company are you making these requests for?
The Freedom of Information Act of Illinois.
Okay.
Are the archives open today?
Yes. Are you recording?
Yes, for transparency and accountability.
Please stop recording. We have sensitive data and we cannot allow it to be recorded by outside parties.
FOIA requires Article 9 of the state constitution information to be open to the public.
No, it doesn't.
And who might you be?
I'm the mayor of this town.
Sir, are the archives readily available to the public?
No.
According to state statutes, it is. Do you have Freedom of Information Act forms?
There. Are you happy now? You also can't record in the city hall. Not without my permission.
Are you referring to a specific law or statute?
Our police chief is also a FOIA officer, and he would like to speak with you.
I'm not demanding stuff.
I'm telling you, you cannot record me without my permission.
We'll verify with the police chief. This is a public building. I can film in here, for the purpose of transparency and accountability.
No more recording until the police chief comes. Thanks for coming, officer. This goat person is still filming without my permission. He's shoving his camera in my face.
It's not in your face. I'm standing at least 6 feet away from you.
Do you need access to FOIA?
What's your name and your badge number?
Come on outside. We need to speak.
Am I being detained?
Do you have to have that kind of attitude?
Sir, I'm here to conduct business. The mayor and the police chief were a bunch of sussers, bootlickers and BSO clowns. Would not open their archives to the public. Oh well. It's time for some Little Caesars pizza and a few bottles of Corona.
Doing it dumb and refusing to brain, you weirdo.
Based on a recent traffic stop in Las Cruces, New Mexico. What's going on?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I'll talk to you later.
You don't need to speak to me, but you need to get out of the car. The lady who owns this car needs to leave.
Get away from me. Now,
Get out of the car.
goodbye.
Do you have any prior arrests?
I don't have to step out of the car.
What is your name and your date of birth? At this stage, you are unlawfully occupying a state vehicle. By your resisting, do you want to go to jail?
Okay, I will get out of the car.
I was called down here. You are not in charge. Get out of the car.
I need you to get away from me. Okay, I am out of the car. Get on your business and get away from me.
I'm sorry I had to put that cocoon on you. You just would not get in the car willingly.
I'm calling my caseworker, and when I'm done, you'll be out of a job.
That's not going to happen.
I need to speak to my caseworker.
If you don't like the way you were treated, go ahead and file a grievance.
I want this cocoon off me.
Are you feeling okay?
No, I need my caseworker again.
First we have to take you to the hospital. Then you're going to jail.
Why?
Resisting arrest for a start.
Won't I be able to see my caseworker?
You're over 18. You don't need someone to go with you.
She's allowed to.
No, she's not. You're in my custody now.
You really need to calm down.
What's the point?
You weren't listening to my partner.
I don't want your partner near me. I don't want him around.
Do you need some water?
No, I need you to leave me alone.
You're in my custody.
I don't care. I don't want to talk to you. I want you to leave me alone.
Lizzie was deemed clear to be put in jail. Had she cooperated with the police officer, she would likely have received only an infringement notice for unlawfully commandeering a state vehicle.
Islam, Salam Alaikum. Hella hella hella. Hella hella bibi. Islam.
Islam. We're going to pay for our monthly cell phone bill. Islam.
Islam, we're going to see if we can get the $3 sales tax knocked off, because we are indigenous sovereign Article 3 al-Moroccan Moorish nobility. Islam.
Islam, we're also enforcing the Constitution and the peace treaties. Islam.
Islam, we are representing the Moorish American National Republic federal government. We're here to pay the cell phone bill and get rid of the Ohio state sales tax on that same bill. Islam.
Your bill says last month's charges are $63. What makes you think that you don't owe the sales tax?
For the record, on the record, I am indigenous to this land. Dayton Territory, Ohio Republic.
Are you recording?
Yes, for reasons of transparency, accountability and quality.
For the record, on the record, we're indigenous to this land.
Wrong!
For the record, on the record, Dayton Territory, Ohio Republic, is a tax shelter. We don't pay taxes due to our indigenous status. I'll pay the tax this time, but if it carries on anymore, I will have to write to your embassy in Morocco. Why, in the new Hickey, what do you need to do that? You're in the USA. No, we're not. For the record, on the record, this is Morocco. The Moroccan Empire. The Ohio Republic is a constituent part of the empire.
For the record, on the record, the tax is not obligatory. That is because we are indigenous.
Wow, the land of make-believe.
My child, this is your prophet, noble Jawali, from up above. My child, why, in the new Hickey, are you trying to avoid paying the sales tax on your phone bill? My child, the sales tax is there for you in case your personal conveyance breaks down, and you need to call the policy enforcers for help. My child, pay the sales tax, and stop with the foolishness. I command you.
For the record, on the record, the IRS is the Inquisition Revenue Service. The tax is not legit. I cannot do anything about the tax. For the record, on the record, the tax is voluntary. We're indigenous. Hey, Donald, did you pay your cell phone bill?
I paid it, but they charged me extra!
That's what the new service will charge, but. If I don't charge you the service charge, I can get in trouble with the police. The police? Oh, you're talking about the Roman soldiers of Dayton Territory, Ohio Republic, occupying Morocco. You're transacting business with the United States of America Corporational Company. This is how we operate. This country operates on taxes. We are the law. You are operating on behalf of the European colonizers, as the United States of America Corporational Company. Well, that's all fine and good. Now if you don't mind, I have many customers I have to take care of. Do you see the pyramid on the back of the $1 Federal Reserve note, the one that is fictitious and fraudulent, as opposed to the Moorish $1 note which is based on silver and gold? The colonizers stole that pyramid from the Moors, and that is our great seal of the Moroccan Empire. What in the doohickey? Why, in the doohickey, do you need to be so angry? I'm doing this voluntarily. Paying the tax this time. What do you need me to do now? If I have to pay the tax again, I will be sending legal documents to your store.
We're putting you on notice that you are doing business as a supporter of human traffickers.
We're just complying with the law.
We're going to take this store to the International Criminal Court at The Hague for acts of human trafficking.
If you're trying to get me to play along with your Article 3 Moorish American al-Moroccan sovereign citizen doohickey, you came to the wrong store.
Don't forget where you are. You are under the jurisdiction of the Moroccan Empire.
Are you really serious?
Here's my Moorish American nationality card that shows my appellation and geographical location. I'm a natural person in full life, just as the card says.
Islam, we're enforcing the peace treaties and constitution. Islam.
Islam, we have lasers pointed at us by the Roman soldiers of Dayton Territory, Ohio Republic. Islam.
Islam, we've paid the bill. Let's go. Islam.
Islam. We're going to put this store on notice if we have to pay the service charge next month. Islam.
Islam. We upheld the peace treaties and the Constitution. Islam.
Islam, love, truth, peace, freedom and justice. Islam.
Stay away from Moorish science. It will ruin your life.
Stay away from Moorish science, but it will ruin your life, but.
Oh, Wiggles, what ya doing? Do you want to go get your stuffy toy?
Ami, what are you doing just now?
Nothing.
Nothing? Why nothing?
I'm not doing anything.
Nothing at all?
No.
Really nothing?
I'm sitting here.
You're sitting there? You're doing something.
No.
Are you thinking about something?
Nothing in particular.
It wouldn't hurt you to take Wiggles out walkies.
He does not need to go walkies just now.
You may as well go to the store and buy another bag of puppy pads, if you won't take Wiggles out walkies. In any case, you wanted to go for a walk, and take Wiggles with you.
No, I didn't. You wanted that I take Wiggles out walkies.
It would not hurt you, if you took Wiggles out walkies.
Very well.
Well, what will you do now?
I want to sit down.
Sometimes you get on people's nerves. First, you want to go for a walk, then you decide to sit down.
I just want to sit here and relax.
If you wanted to relax, you would not continue to argue with me.
I am saying nothing more.
Maybe do something that is fun for you. Just go take Wiggles walkies.
Okay, okay. Wiggy, wanna go walkies?
Woof.
Wiggles, don't go chasing after squirrels.
Orf.
Why can't the deer hurry up and pick his cherry and let's get this over and done with? If you're on trial, be best and don't fall asleep.
We will close with a soliloquy by Devin Redford Bay, in capitis diminutio nolo, in all red lowercase letters, and other Article 3 al-Moroccan sovereign citizen do Hickey.
Hey, peace be unto you all. I was just here sleeping in my personal conveyance, and the High Park Strawman Corporational Company entity policy enforcer pulled up. He was just sitting on the side of the front. He was pulling up just like he was going to approach me. I tried to document everything that was going on. The policy enforcer was acting like he was going to approach me. I did not know what was going on. I documented everything for my security. Don't come here acting tough and crazy. You are a public servant. My child, this is your prophet, noble Jawali, from up above. My child, the fact that you slept in your personal conveyance, and your subsequent homelessness, is down to mistakes you made while following Moorish science. You foolishly followed the financial advice of Light Tajiri Bey, and cancelled all your corporate contracts. Then the policy enforcers evicted you from your geographical location. Your mother offered you a place to stay, but due to your foolish behavior, you were kicked out. Then you spent time in a psychiatric ward, for some adverse interactions with the policy enforcers. My child, repent and turn back. I command you. The policy enforcers kidnapped me and sent me to a psychiatric ward, and poisoned me. I am in pain, and am taking 330 milligrams of Bleavo. When I was sectioned, I was given meds, but don't know what they were. All I know is that it was poison. It was a lethal weapon that they used. I cannot walk very well. It is a struggle to even travel in my personal conveyance. I am frightened each time I see the policy enforcers pass by. The people who gave me the medicine, they know what they did. On the 3rd of December 2023, I was taken into the psychiatric ward, under threat of duress and corrosion. This happened in Poughkeepsie Territory, New York Republic.
And if you were taken to the psychiatric ward, your energy was just low.
Sunday the 3rd of December 2023, I was kidnapped by the Strawman Corporational Company policy enforcers of Poughkeepsie Territory, New York Republic, and I was taken to the psychiatric ward, under threat of duress and corrosion. They lied when I was kidnapped. I was falsely accused of threatening someone with a knife. I never did such a thing. No charges were made by the strawman corporational company policy enforcers upon my kidnapping. There is no evidence. I've been injured by poisons, by the doctors who were working in collaboration with the strawman corporational company policy enforcers. How, in the doohickey, can the strawman corporational company Supreme Court write a warrant to search all my property? I want the judge prosecuted for perjury. That's unlawful, and I'm going to return it to sender.
Maybe Devin Rayford Bay needs to be prescribed Maracozal.
Mr. 8 USC 1324 seems to be doing fine on his Maracozal.
Title 18, 8 USC 1, 3, 2, 4. Bork.
Oh, Wiggles, what ya doing?
Wharf.
Did you have a nice walk with Daddy?
Orf.
Did you smell lots of things? Were there any squirrels?
Wharf.
I'll give you a treat if you can repeat a tongue twister. Number 1. 33,000 feathers on a thrush's throat.
Oh, 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 oh.
Number 2. Roberta ran rings around the Roman ruins.
Oh, 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 oh.
Number 3. 1-1 was a racehorse. 2-2 was 1-2. 1-1-1-1 race. 2-2-1-1-2.
Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh.
Very good. Last one. The 33 thieves thought that they thrilled the throne throughout Thursday.
Oh, 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 oh.
Good boy. Hi honey, did you have a nice walk with Wiggles?
Yes. He did the usual stuff. Chasing after cars and squirrels. I had a good grip on his leash.
Did he do his business?
He did. I think we should be fine for tonight.
Thank goodness. We can wait until tomorrow to go buy more puppy pads.
Hey, Luna, where's your super chat? I need money for Taco Bell.
That lady near the bar is staring at my diesel. I think she's interested in my transmission.
Babbling buffoon of a bird brain. I only allow him here because he gives me a reason to order Corona.
Yugi bisagi eso. Ye summon. Shibial shibir, asamita.
This is political persecution like never before. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. And again, it's a case that should have never been brought. It's an assault on America, and that's why I'm very proud to be here. Don't feel sorry for me. My husband's little problem are his own.
Hit the like button. Later, Gator.